And listen, man, I'm not a Trump supporter, never have been, never will be. But I gotta admit, this motherfucker is somewhat charismatic. Oh, bitch, shut up, we know. Listen, bitch, I know you're a fucking Trump supporter because you won't shut the fuck up. But if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna put my dick in your mouth. Fuck me, I wish you would. That way I got a reason to get rid of this last $2 in my wallet. I bet you your pussy tastes like cold French fries. You don't want to fuck with me. I'm like Denzel in Training Day. I'm surgical with this bitch. Matter of fact, I want to talk to all the black people. I want to talk to the niggas in here for a second. Maha! 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 Look at her. What's happening? No. She don't have to be thrown out. She don't have to be thrown out. But here's where you fuck it up. Here's where you fuck it up.
I love you.
Well, then if you love me, suck my dick and shut the fuck up. Listen. No. Listen. I don't want them to be thrown out because trust me. Here's what I'm saying. Here's where you fuck it up. You're turning this into a political thing when this is a comedy show. This is a comedy show. You all in your feelings over Trump, and this is a fucking comedy show. Where the fuck is Bill Cosby when you need him? I can see by the puss on your face you're taking this shit serious. Just laugh, motherfucker. No, chill. Let him be. I got this. Okay, everybody in this motherfucker love me, but they ain't acting like you. I gotta tell you something. And listen, here's the beauty of an American democracy. Whether you like the man or not, you all have the right to vote for whoever the fuck you want to vote for. So you did your thing. But I gotta hand it to you, man. You guys' level of loyalty towards Trump is breathtaking. It doesn't matter how dangerous his actions or how irresponsible his words. Y'all stand behind that motherfucker no matter what. You guys are like battered wives. As long as he comes home with a box of chocolates and an apology, you'll stay. Bitch. Every woman in here should go out here and beat the shit out of that bitch right now.
What's up? I'm not even an Aries Spears fan. And, I think the dude is like a third-tier comedian. His always dissing the West Coast and his perceived notion of his legacy and stuff. And I be laughing at that turkey because he be going on these tangents. However, he got his wake-up call with that MAGA Heckler in that thing, and he clapped on her properly and her husband. And I got no problem with that. I'm not no Aries Spears fan, but I'm going to tell you something. For one moment, right on to Aries Spears. Because these MAGA folks is out of hand and out of pocket. And that woman was heckling him and didn't like what he said. He spoke nothing but the truth. They ride Trump no matter what. They act like what's going on. And I think this is the reality of it. I think that Heckler thought that he was a good one. Like he wasn't really a problem. Cause a lot of his stances aren't as, he comes out and speaks out on a lot of stuff per se. Cause I watch him on Vlad and I seen him speaks and he's, but he put the seasoning on her though. I mean, he really let her have it. And, rightfully so. She was an idiot. She was a bigot and an idiot. And I don't know what she expected at Aries Spears show. He has a tendency to, be pretty vulgar and pretty forthright about what he feels. He's not, I don't know how you get him mistaken for somebody that was going to be docile or not speak and say what he said. He said what he said. He clapped on her properly and he told her what was up and told her husband, say, yo, you need to handle that, which is true. I'm gonna let nobody go out in public, especially you're going to go see a comedian and you sit up there all front in the stage and you think they not gonna clap at you. Are you crazy? Are you that delulu? Well, don't answer that, because some of them are very delulu. Some of them think that just because they pay for a ticket or something, they gonna sit there and that you not gonna tap on them. They think that they're above, that she was on some Princess on her high horse, and he clapped on her properly. And I had no problem with it. I had no problem with it at all. Because to me, she was a first-class jive turkeretta. How dare she gonna sit there and say, get mad because he told the truth about Trump and start booing. You know where you at? And his tickets ain't cheap. Now, he might be a third-tier comedian in my eyesight, but that ain't no third-tier money. Third-tier payment to go see a comedian today is still gonna cost you some bones. So he just put it at her and he broke her off proper. I ain't got no problem with that. I would like to think that him as a black man will come out and speak out more on stuff like that. Because going forward, he need to say, yo, if you come to my show and you think you're going to be ignorant and you think you're going to disrespect my blackness, I would think that I'm supposed to kowtow to some bigot so-called president who wants to do everything to act like our history didn't exist and matter. You in for a rude awakening. That's what I'm hoping that the turkey says. I'm not expecting much from Aries because, but for one moment, an example, oh, he laid it down for her. He put her in check. Because that's how you got to talk to them. Think they can talk to you any old kind of way. Think that you're supposed to be a happy field hand on the plantation. Like you, yes, a bosses, yes, a masters. Whatever you be saying bosses is. That's what they think that you're going to say. And you got to let them know, hey, look, I am not Toby. You're not going to put me in that box. So I applaud him for cutting it to the chase, getting at it, because there's a lot of them out here that are like that. They think that you just gonna sit there and just act like you're not hearing and seeing what they're trying to put down with the Jim Crowism. And I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't nobody going for that mess. A lot is not going for that mess. So if you're going to go see your favorite black entertainers and your athletes, and you think that you could talk that mega mass and they clap on you, well, then you getting those claps. You're going to definitely get those clapbacks. And you in for a rude awakening. Because there's brothers and sisters, people ain't taking that. You'll be very surprised what people ain't going to tolerate. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm all the time. Peace.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Echo Room Vibes. Let me just say I don't usually go out of my way to talk about Aries Spears. He's not exactly first ballot in the Comedy Hall of Fame, but when it comes to handling a MAGA heckler, this man showed up ready. Here's the thing, comedy clubs are not town halls. If you walk in expecting the performer to sugarcoat their jokes, you are in the wrong room. That heckler and her husband didn't just challenge a comedian. They challenged the man whose job is literally roasting people for a living. And Spears didn't hesitate. He called it like it was and he clapped back hard. But let's break down the bigger piece here. That moment wasn't just about one heckler. It's about the entitlement some folks walk around with. The belief that paying for a ticket gives you the right to police a performer's words, or worse, to dismiss a black comedian's perspective because it makes you uncomfortable. That's not freedom of speech, that's selective tolerance. And when Spears flipped that energy right back, it highlighted something deeper. Comedy has always been a mirror. From Richard Pryor to Paul Mooney, comedians tell truth that cut, especially about race and politics. If you can't handle that, don't sit front row at a comedy show. So, was it the greatest roast of all time? Maybe not, but in that moment, Spears reminded the room and all of us watching that comedians don't bow to MAGA fragility. They punch back, and they punch back with words that sting. And honestly, sometimes that's exactly what's needed. Thank you for watching from Echo Room Vibes. Peace out.